Hi everyone, and welcome to my speedrun guide for Yooka Laylee Toybox's rollless category. I'd like to urge everyone to at least have a little look at the description and urge to read it if you are following this guide, as it has timestamps for where I am in the route and all the strategies used. I will have final notes and special thanks at the end. Again, the timestamp for that will be in the description. Other than that, let's get right to the guide. I hope it's of good quality. If there's anything I have missed, please contact me, Discord, here in your YouTube comments, anywhere else, and I will hopefully get back to you. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's get right into it. Like I was saying before, this is going to be a rollless guide for the Yooka Laylee Toybox. This isn't a professional guide. I haven't followed any script. I've only got a few dot pointers to go by. We're just going to be going through the route, showing you all the tricks, and I suppose how to do the route using, let's say, the better tricks and some beginner ones, depending on what skill you're at. Alright, so the run does begin after this text box here. So, once we press A, that's when the timer starts. So it's easy, you can begin the time and press A at the same time, and you know you've timed it correctly. The first text box is nothing. And timing ends once we hear the sound file for the pagey we collect. Once we collect the pagey, the sound plays, that's when you can stop your timer, which is, I'll have to do a frame count, how many frames before the visuals start loading. But let's get right into it. So timing starts once we press A. Time begins, and what we want to do straight away, using the camera on the right stick, I'm assuming you're using controller. I don't really know this game with a keyboard. Using a camera with the right stick, all we have to do is walk straight towards inept and press A to begin the text box. Now, with walking in this game, because remember this is rollless, we're not rolling. Walking straight, this is the speed we're getting at. Now, walking and jumping, doing spin jumps, our speed doesn't change at all. This is the same speed, doesn't matter what we do. So sometimes you'll see in my videos I like to do a little spin jump towards inept. That doesn't change anything really. That's just style. You can just simply walk over, and that's the quickest way. As long as you're walking in a straight line, and press A. And now we come to text mashing. So texts are going to automatically scroll like this, but that's not very fast at all. What we can do is obviously mash the text. I can start mashing A on my controller, and that'll go through the text. But because obviously we're on the computer, keyboard mouse is connected, we can use the keyboard button, which is the spacebar, to also go through text. Put two and two together. If you mash the spacebar and the A button on the controller at the same time, you go through the text nice and quick. So as you can see on my input, A is going wild. You can probably hear my spacebar. This is all you want to do. If you haven't got a keyboard for some reason, you haven't got access to it, it's far away or something, then that's cool. May not be as quick obviously, but depends how serious you're taking this. I like to use my left hand for the spacebar and have the controller on my right hand. So I'm mashing all that, and then you come to this text box, and after you press A on this one, this is where you'll be. And what you want to do, as soon as you press A on that text box, the text box fades away, you put your left hand back onto the controller, you walk forward, and you jump, ground pound, that's what we'll call it. So all you do is you just stick up, AZ, and you can do really fast ground pounds. You can jump, do a ground pound like that, do an immediate ground pound, so as soon as you press A, you're pressing left trigger. You can do double jump, ground pound, but obviously the quickest is, oh, I've just started talking again. Anyway, so it's like this, after you press A, you walk forward, instant ground pound. Not that hard. And after this, there'll be 3 more text boxes. So again, we want to mash A, spacebar, right through it. Easy. Now, what I like to do, we want to get to that corner there. And your camera's going to be facing here, so I just hold right on my stick. And the camera automatically pans across. To get the most straight line, I walk and press the right button, which obviously brings the camera right behind Yooka almost immediately. So we're here, turn right, press a button, and hold your stick forward. And now you're going directly straight. You can just jump right over this. Going around it again, you're losing your straight line, but you go over it. And from here, you just want to double jump, up and around. Some people like to, because you've got your camera here, you can do a spin jump, but your camera gets locked, and it takes a while to pan back around. So you come from here, you can jump around, and hopefully, if the camera is nice, it follows you around. And now here's a big part. Let's talk about double jumping in this game. That's a very fast way of doing that strap, but first let's talk about double jumping. I'll just jump down here. So obviously you have one jump. If you hold the A, you're jumping a lot longer in the air, you got more air time. If you press the second jump and you release, you do your second jump. But if you do your first jump and then you hold the second jump, you automatically flutter and you'll drop down. And I got a good way to represent this. So you're at the B, right? Jump. The first jump puts Yooka's head onto the bottom of the empty section of the B. Holding the second one up to the peak without fluttering. Take it to that middle section. So Laylee's head goes to the empty section. But if I time it so I jump and at the peak of the first jump press A again and keep holding A on that second press, and we automatically flutter, you'll see Laylee's head go beyond the second empty space. That's because after the second jump, the flutter initiates more height. That extra bit, 1, 2, initiate. And you can see right here, you get that extra bit of height. So optimal jumping is not fast, you don't want to fast press it, you want to time it to the peak, hold. Peak of the jump, hold. So let's demonstrate. So from here I'll hold forward, peak, jump. Let's just fast forward this. So from here we're going to double jump and hold forward. Like that. And you can tell by Yooka's shadow on the right when we're there. Kinda hard, it lines up with the bottom. But what I like to do, because I'm coming around here, I double jump, hold forward. As soon as I know I'm above, I release A so I can land. And once you land, double jump again. We're gonna end up here. From here, it's obviously back right. And then up the next 2 blocks. Now one thing is, you don't even need to flutter to get above a block. This is the standard block height. Now most people initiate flutter then move across. They go out here, double jump, flutter across. But what you can do, if you time the double jump well, you can make it across without fluttering. I'm holding against the wall as you can see. Double jump. Now to be safe, of course we're going to hold the double jump. Like that. So I'm still holding it. So from the beginning, as you can see, I'm going to double jump, hold flutter, double jump, hold flutter. Even if I don't flutter, we're still making it all the way across. And as soon as I see myself land, I'm doing the next set of double jumps. But the reason I've spent some time talking about double jumps is because we're going to go through the run, trying to do optimal double jumps. Some people again like to do flutters, and really it's not much of a time loss, but if we're talking about absolute optimal jumps, it's all about the double jumps without fluttering. So we're going up these blocks, and as soon as we go up here, we walk straight, and from about usually the end of the shadow, I like to do a double jump from that corner here. Just double jump, and this is our first chest. Now chests have 2 quills in them, but they're interesting the way we collect them. So obviously it requires a tailspin to open, and we want to open this chest as optimal as possible and grabbing 2 quills. So from here we land and we open it, and all we do is jump into the chest and grab both quills. Now you can grab the quills from the I'm not sure what to call it, without even entering the box, just from the outside, this outside rim. So once we jump onto there, if we're in the middle, we can grab both at the same time, or if we're on the other side, we'll grab the one. But as soon as we open, we can jump right in. So the chest all the way down there, I'll show you how to do that optimally. But we open it, and we jump up here. Now, if I walk forward, I'm going to grab both of these. Well, I may have been a little bit off. But as you can see, I did grab both of them from here, before falling in. So you go open and jump. Open, jump. Just like that. Now, if you're uncomfortable trying to do it well, because some people misjump, they jump and they feel like they haven't jumped. And when I say people, I mean me. And they land up here and they're all confused. So if you want to take your time, spin jump, jump in, jump out. But the optimal way is to jump, grab Quills, and then as you saw, the text box came up. And then from here, we want to head down toward that slide. So from here, what we like to do is kind of angle ourselves down like a right angled triangle. Right here, and we land here at the slide. A good time to get to the slide is 51 seconds. And now, 3 Quills into the chest. This bridge is on a little of an incline, like it increases a bit. And walking speed obviously does slow down as you're going up a hill. We're talking like milliseconds time save here. This is there's no point explaining this, but I like to double jump up the bridge, so we're ignoring the uphill, because if we're talking absolute speeds, we are losing some speed. It's not noticeable, but we are losing some speed. So we double jump up, walk forward, and we're going to head straight towards the chest. Now there's a area around the chest where the next text box will start. So if I walk straight into it, I move my left hand straight to the keyboard and mash these text boxes. And as soon as I mash them, we've got this camera angle. We want to move the stick to the left, tail jump, grab both Quills, and head towards here. So the way we do that is as easy. Left, tail spin, jump, grab both Quills. And as you saw, I didn't even have to enter the chest. Now what I like to do is tail spin, jump, jump. Because I know we're heading this way anyway. Just in the bush here. Straight. Tail spin, jump, jump. Now sometimes I do make the mistake of jumping here, grabbing the one Quill and leaving the other Quill by itself. So try and use this. You can see that little rectangle block here. Try and use that as a guide maybe. So if you can, I mean, admittedly it is hard. This chest happens to line up with this line at the bottom. This line that Yooka's on. So you can use that as a guide, you know. Grab bang, both, and jump out. And we're going to walk straight to get the next 3 Quills, which is under the water. And there will be a water text box. Now ideally we want to land above the Quill. So when we ground pound into the water, going straight to the bottom, we land on the Quill. So you're walking on a straight line from here to here. Now you can double jump and land on the Quill, get above it. What I personally like to do is, and I'll broadcast a good example of that. But I like to tail spin jump and land on it like that. Now right now the Quill, I'll just make this guy shut up. That first Quill we are landing on isn't in my view. And that's a good indicator of where we're landing. As soon as I don't see that Quill in my point of view, so I'm tail spin, jump, walking forward, I don't see that first Quill anymore, that's when I start to drop into the water. My left hand again, mashing through the text. There's 2 text boxes, and we're above here. So as you can see, the shadow's nice above the Quill. And I'll show you that properly now. So from here, see that Quill? Out of view. It's out of view. Again, you can be a little bit off, but the hitbox will help you out there. So one more time. Going here. Tail spin, double jump. About there, yep. And from here, as soon as that second text box finishes, we jump and press left trigger straight away. And we'll land straight here. And then we can hold our stick forward and grab these next Quills. Hold the stick forward, grab the next, and as soon as we grab this, we want to start swimming up. But there is a faster way. If we grab that second Quill, this first Quill is what we land on, the second Quill. As soon as we grab that second Quill, we can start holding A straight away, maintaining forward, and that swim up. I'll show you how it's done in a video. But as soon as we grab the second quill, start holding A, move forward, grab that third quill, and then start heading top right. We want to head toward that rock. Now when we're coming up water, as you can see I'm holding A, you can double jump straight away. So what I like to do, I like to make sure Yooka is flat on the water, and then we do the double jump. So we're coming down, holding A, I release. Once they're on the water, then I double jump. Do a quick double jump onto this rock. Anywhere on the rock's fine. Ideally to the left, because we want to spring jump and grab these 3 cores. So as soon as we land, let's pretend we're underwater. Oh, wrong button. Let's incline. Double jump. As soon as we're above here, we want to press left trigger and then A. Holding A, we can glide across for those 3 quills. And it's like this. And also, camera angles are important. I like to turn the camera towards the quills. Grab that first one and then head across. And with the slide, going down the slide increases your speed, but the slide happens to be facing away from the next area, which is those rocks. So we do the spring jump, grab these 3, and then once we grab the third ones, head forward. You can go above the slide, above as in all the way around it, but ideally we do this. Grab the 3, head down here, get some speed, and immediately jump off and start walking towards here. And so this is the next section. We're going to be doing a lot of jumps to get up here. So first of all, it takes a double jump to get up here. So we're walking straight, double jump, and remember on your second jump, hold A for that flutter. So peak jumps. It's all about timing. Now from here, I like to do a double jump. Not up from here, but I like to do my double jump just about here on the curve. Do double jump here, and from here a double jump holding forward. Once we land here, it's a double jump top left. So it's like this. That's optimal as well, because as soon as I'm landing, I'm doing the jump straight away. Do take your time if you're not comfortable with the timing of the jumps. Like that. And from here, we're going to keep jumping up. It's another double jump. Get above here. And then I mash A as I jump up here. Because we're, again, going up a steep incline. And so I like to jump my way up. You can walk up, but jumping gives you that extra speed. So we're mashing our way up here. And once we grab this quill, double jump here. We do a double jump to the right, hold forward. The camera might be a little bit off, so you have a little angle going here. But we grab this quill, the double jump right, heading down here. And we just land on this part, which is again more of an increase. So what I like to do is make sure I'm landing here. Land around here on the top. If you're landing here, you gotta walk up hills. So once we land here, it's a double jump. Next one, landing above here, and then the rock. And so next, oh sorry, not next. Right after this rock, after we do grab the core, we are going to do our tailspin jump towards the next platform. Now in this game, if I'm walking off an edge and I do a tailspin before I exit the ledge, I maintain that horizontal height. So during the tailspin, I'm not losing my height. Tailspin across, and after the tailspin, I can jump in the middle of the air. Tailspin, jumping in the air. Middle of the air, I'm beginning my jump. That's not supposed to be, but we're abusing that to get extra distance. Now from this rock, if we hold left and tailspin, we maintain this height. Anywhere on the rock really, ideally up here. Tailspin, maintain that height. So what we want to do is tailspin, and at the very end, hold double A. I'll show you again. Tailspin, jump, jump. And we want to delay these jumps, so to get the most horizontal distance. And we can make it all the way above here. Oh, I didn't make that one. Let's try it. So from here, the camera's going to be here, hold left, tailspin, and you can tell when the tailspin's about to end, because if we tailspin too late and we don't jump, we're going to miss that jump input. So we want to tailspin, and you get a feel for it when the tailspin's about to end, jump. Don't tailspin too long, then jump. So tailspin, jump, jump. That delay, hold the second A, and hold forward. If you can't seem to be able to get this, you can simply land on this bottom layer. So we can do still our jumps, but we can land here, and you can simply spring jump up towards here. You can spring jump facing this way, because we're going to land this way. And once you're up here, holding forward, we're going to do another tailspin double jump. So tailspin, jump, jump. We're delaying those jumps to get more horizontal distance. And we're going to come around this corner here. Getting around this corner in a good time will probably be about 152, 153. 153 on average for a good time. Turn around, turn our camera to the left. Jump, we won't be jumping over these. Now cameras can get a little wonky in here. So, here's one way. We walk forward, and the camera zooms right into Yooka. Then we turn right, and we grab this quill, and then you want to head for this face of the cube, push it out of the way. As you can see, the camera's already wonky. So we leave, to quickly leave. Let's pretend I'm doing the run, zoom out. Camera to the left. Grab that quill, and the camera's right behind Yooka. So we're here at the face, and all we want to do is push this cube. As long as we have enough room to get by. If we push it for too long, we're wasting time. We push it just so we have enough room. Walk forward. And we want to walk towards this corner here. From this corner, top left, up. This part's all about walking. And then once you get... it's kind of hard because you're being blocked by this, but it's optimal, hugging the wall, but not holding onto the wall, because you're losing speed if you're walking into the wall. So maybe right next to the wall. Up here, turn your right, and we're going to push this block. Now as we push this block, we're going to start jumping straight away, so we can get above this yellow thing, and move forward almost immediately in the air. So we push the block, jump around, walk forward, the camera angle changes, so we're going to walk up to the left, grab this quill, and basically we're following the wall, going down, pushing the block. We want to push the block all the way. If we don't push it all the way, this middle block won't come across to the left. Push it all the way, turn around, go left, down right, head towards the right, grab the quill, head towards the corner, up, then down left. Now, like the beginning block, we only need to push this just so you can fit. So we're holding down a bit, but moving left, just so we can fit. Same with this one, pushing it to the left, but we're jumping because of the yellow block. So we're pushing down, jumping around. And now we've just enough gap to get through. We're not wasting time pushing these blocks. Now once we jump across here, the camera will change. And we're going to do another tailspin, grab the course and exit. Just like that. I personally jump into the box. I don't want to be super optimal, because I know sometimes I miss it. Tailspin, jump, grab both, exit. The camera, depending on what camera you came in with, it might be a little weird. Basically it's just a turn around and we're exiting now. We're following the path. Heading out, jumping over the yellow. We're going to be facing the right because we've got the gap here. Once we go to the right, we can go on an angle to grab these three. Now we're going to go to the left here because the gap will be here, so we go to the left. Push towards the quill, head out. And then from here, as soon as we're here, tailspin up. But I'll show you more in depth. We're exiting. About 2:45 is a good time to exit here. As soon as we exit, I hold my stick back and angle it around as the camera changes, holding the flutter. Oh, I've got the camera spinning. So we exit here. I'll just reset that. There we go. Stick goes backwards, then stick slowly goes forward as we're holding flutter. And we want to walk towards this corner. So we do that, walk towards here. And we're going to spin jump towards the yellow brick in front of me. Now you can do it from the corner to make sure you're absolutely safe, but quicker is to do it earlier. So even from about here you can do it. tailspin jump, holding that flutter all the way here. Around here, it's quite long. That's why you need to perfectly time these jumps to make it across. You can practice with the... Once we're here, we're going to start grabbing the quills. So we're doing optimal double jumps. Now I'm holding myself against these walls, so I'm landing ASAP. As soon as I land, I'm doing double jumps straight away, like this. Like that. But that's the path we want to take. We're going to go up here, up here. We kind of want to move towards here. So from this camera angle, which we have, moving in a little diagonal direction up here. Then up here, grab this quill. As soon as I grab the quill, double jumping top right. I want to make sure you get the quill before you start moving. The next quill is going to be below us. Now people use their cameras differently here. What I do is hold forward, spin my camera to the left, turn, flutter in the air to grab that quill, and as soon as I grab that one, hold my stick to the left. You can turn, flutter, jump down here, and then head on. So once more. So we're here. This is how it's done. Just like that. We're grabbing all three. Some people like to do their camera a little differently, like this. I like to turn the camera to the right so Yooka faces this way. But I believe I like to see the quill, so I know I grab it and then turn around. From here, tailspin jump towards that chest. So we want to do it early as possible. So right here, tailspin jump, jump, and we can head towards the chest. Tailspin jump, grab both quills, and from here straight into these quills. You can go up the ramp, but a direct line of walking is through here. Jump around the side here. Walk, grab these quills. Now this is a little bit tricky part if you want to do quick. We want to jump onto here, do a spring jump up here. Now as I'm walking here, I use this third chain as a visual indicator. From here, I double jump and move myself forward. So as I'm walking, it's like this. And now, if you watch my stick, I kind of stop for a moment and then continue it again. This isn't much of a surface to land on, it's very small. So I want to make sure I'm on here, and as soon as I'm on here, L, A. Don't do that, that's A, L. Trigger. We want to do L, A. And as soon as we do that, hold A. You start fluttering straight away. You can hold your stick forward and start fluttering. So once more, it's like this. Like that. It's very risky because sometimes you can walk forward a bit. It's hard, but you can walk forward and then initiate your spring like that. So the spring activates away from the pole. To do a spring jump, turn the camera, hold A, moving forward. Land right onto this quill. Then we turn the camera to the right, grabbing these three. Walking forward. We can ignore the first and the third flying platforms. Tail, double jump straight to this one. And from here, tail, double jump straight to this one. Straight line straight to the chest. Once I'm about here, just before the push, I hold and do the tailspin, jump, grab both, exit. Now this bush can block you, so if you're trying to jump, it can interrupt your jump. I personally right now go around this pole and do the double jump. Some people like to go to the left here, which is quicker. Now if we go beyond this line, on the floor, as in we're sliding down, the camera is going to change. Now we don't want it to change. What we want to do is to start the double jump a little bit early and flutter our way down. Like this. So we double jump around, usually this line here. So what I do is I double jump, heading straight down, going straight to that bottom slide. So another way is to jump over this plant. See how I'm getting caught in the plant if I'm walking forward? Getting caught. So we want to jump over the plant. This is why I don't do it. I like to jump maybe here. Or you can even begin your jump before. But again, it really depends on how good you are of holding that flutter. So we double jump, heading straight, down tier. Now I'd like to quickly talk about jumps in this game. If we do a double jump, and we hold the second jump, we get a flutter. 1, 2, flutter. Now during this flutter, if we release A, we drop quicker. But we can press A again, release, hold A, and we slow it down again. Release, drop A. So while we're fluttering, we can release A and press it again to drop a bit and get some extra control. Now, that's if we're double jumping. So 1, 2, holding flutter, bang. Now if I do 2 separate jumps and then flutter, we can still do the control flutter. I'll show you what I mean. So we'll get some height. So from here we go 1 jump, 2 jump, hold flutter, and control it. But if we want to get extra distance, we can do this. 1 jump, 2 jump, then hold the flutter, and control the next one. That's 4 different A presses within the 1 jump sequence. So once we go down the slide, we want to grab the slide quill at about 330. From here we're going to turn right and start heading towards here. Now the old strat used to be getting to about here, spin jump, double jumping onto this block, spin jump across here. But that's taking a long time to get all the way here. You can do that if you're a beginner, but a more new strat is going to about here, in line with this next island. From here, you can hold right, time your jumps really well, and you'll just make it across. There's not much room for breathing, so you do need to get nice and straight, and time your tail jump and 2 jumps at the same time to make it across. And from here, walk straight towards this quill. Jumping over here, grab this quill, stick upright to next to you, and then stick to the left, changing your camera. So we're going to head up here. Tail, double jump, we're up here. Going around, usually at the end of this shadow, I start my double jump and turn my stick to the left to land up on the staircase. You can do it later, it doesn't really matter. I like double jump, and you can use, actually I like to comment, the shadow on the floor, Yooka's circle shadow. So if the camera's here, we know when Yooka goes around, using that dot on the floor. So from here, and we should make it up on the staircase, and we're going to walk straight towards that chest by doing a double jump up here, double jump. The more straight we are, heading towards the chest, the less time we're losing. Early we can do this tailspin and jump towards the next 2 quills. This is the 50 quill indicator. Some people like to quickly move their hand and grab that, but it's only 1 text box, so if you're mashing just A, it should be fast. From here, turn your camera to the left, and we can do double jump towards these quills. And we're going to do optimal type double jumps. As soon as you grab the quill, you can start the next double jump. Like I didn't make it then, because I'm not doing it as well. So from here, so double jump, grab the quill. As long as we're not rushing these jumps, make sure we go to the peak of our first jump and then jump. Because if we do it early, we're not going to make it. So make sure we're timing our jumps. Grab this quill, drop. Oh, we want to drop out here to the front and walk straight in. Entering here, good, is about 411, 410. From here, we're going to put both our sticks to the left and grab these 3 quills. And now, welcome to Ghost, the run killer for me. Hopefully the run killer for most people. Now, in rolling, we like to roll straight to the ghost, to the bottom left of that ramp, and we should grab the ghost, but the ghost will walk straight into us. Now, right now I'm going to play you how the ghost should be done at best. Alright, here we go. Oh, 421 and a half ghost. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, 420. Now as you can see, what I do is I walk towards the ghost, and once the ghost starts to move back, I do some small walks, and I even do a walk back and forth with a tailspin. Now we're not entirely sure the way that the ghost is influenced. Like, we know as we get closer to it, it likes to walk away, but we don't know what. We don't know how exactly it works. I don't know. When I say we, I mean me. So I like to walk towards the ghost from about here, push the ghost into that ramp to the left, and then hopefully the ghost comes straight towards us. Well, I actually got it. Like that. So as you see, I did some small steps and then a back and forth with a tailspin, and it came towards me. That was very lucky, and I made luck. Most of the time, the ghost might go to the left, might go to the right, he'll fly away, and you can't roll, so you're very slow grabbing this ghost. But that's the way we want to do it. If you don't get it straight away, you'll just have to grab it as quick as you possible. A good time to get the ghost is 4:21. From here, from this quill, jump straight to the next quill, jump top right. From usually about the end of this ramp, I start my double jump, face left. And then the camera should follow me if I do a next double jump around here. So it goes like this. Double jump, left, and I start my next double jump, but the camera gets locked here because I'm not doing it quick enough. A normal run would look like this. The camera goes above, and we can use the dot shadow to move around, walk straight towards the box. One more text box which we can mash. Jump on the box, 2 optimal jumps will do. Some people like to flutter again. From here, spin jump, hold A forward. Now these poles in the middle, the ones that are attached to the wall, this is our visual indicator for where to double jump. If I double jump from here, I'm not going to make it because it's seesawing. We know that this is a static position. So we double jump from here, move left. So we want to walk Yooka towards the static pole, double jump to the right. Walk, grab the quill. The quill is in the middle, so we can use the quill as the indicator. Start the next double jump, almost straight away, hold left. Again, from here, up here. Now, we'll go. This platform is a little different, because from the middle, we can only just make it. We're talking just make it. So what I like to do is from here, double jump, land on the bottom of here, walk up, because if we're walking up, we get increased height at the end. So I like to double jump, land here, grab the quill, and from the end, do a double jump. So I know we're going to make it for sure. Or if not, you can time it, you can slow down, go here, time it perfectly, and make it. And as soon as we land on this platform, double jump towards here. I like to start moving my camera to the right. Double jump, flutter on the green part. Some people land quite far out, but obviously it's best to go here. Spring jump, back right. Spring jump towards the camera to the right. Spring jump, holding a flutter. As soon as you spring jump, hold A. As soon as we land, optimal double jumps. Oh, that second one wasn't great. And then the next inept will start talking. Oopsie. Spring jump. Bang. We're going to angle it like this. Grab both quills. And from this line to this block, even a little bit more out here, we're going to walk forward. Because there's this green part here. And we're going to use this to get to that ball down there. Now, I'm going to show you the old strat. This was it. Now, as you can see in the old strat, all you do is you spring jump, delay your double jumps, hold the flutter, holding forward the entire time, and we land here. Sometimes we land in this section, or we land up here. Now that's the old strat, and the beginner strat, mind you. I still do need to make my way above. But I'll explain, because doing that slam onto the ground loses time. Obviously Yooka hits the ground, shakes Laylee, they jump up, and there's that 4 damage. But recently, and I do need to quote the someone who realized the strat. I need to quote it at the end of this guide. But there's a way we can abuse the 4 A jumps. Remember? Jump, jump, hold A, then control. if we abuse that with Tailspin jump, we can make it towards the ball without taking 4 damage at all. From here. Now this is the way it's done. Spin jump, jump, wait a bit, double jump, then do the flood jump and control it. Now it's scary because you can hear Yooka Laylee beginning their falling sound. I'll show you once more and focus on my controller as well if you're having troubles timing the A. Spin jump, jump, second jump, hold the third one, and then tap the fourth one. So really it's press, 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 hold, press. And we land here or here without taking 4 damage. More explanations in the proper guide. Now this is the ball strat. Now I'm gonna play you the old strat. The old strat was basically pushing the ball into the hole. Giving it a little push, sorry. So we don't need to push it all into the hole. We push it, it goes down the ramp and we head towards that chest. But a new way to avoid doing the ball maze below is to use the ball up here, thanks to Durko. Durko found it and popularized it. Is to use this hole to push the ball up onto this section, push the ball towards here, and push the ball towards, you can use these lines as an example. Let me head up. So now I'm going to show you the way to do this. Now before I do it and probably fail, what we want to do is push the ball. Once Yooka gets to about here, spin jump, hold forward. Sometimes the ball will angle to the left or right and we need to stay under the ball to push the above. And because this hole exists, we spin jump down towards it. And since we're above no surface, the ball's going to continue and get pushed up here. So hopefully by now I've showed you a optimal way in the video, but this is it. So as you can also use my controller, pushing it forward, holding forward, get to about here, spin jump, and as you can see I had to tilt left a bit. Oh, I just pushed the ball probably back in the hole and I fell. And so as you can see, once Yooka got to about here, I tail jump, move forward, and move appropriately to where the ball was going to keep it up here. Now, as soon as we get up here, we want to very carefully push the ball up to about here. And we want to give it not too hard of a push, but a push towards this corner, about here. Now, hopefully that should fall in. Alright, it didn't. But more towards this corner, maybe about here, and not so much here, but right here. Give it slight, not too much of a hard push, but slight push, and it should fall into the pink hole. Come on, let's go, let's go. Please be enough to go in. Please be enough to go in. Yes. So once we do the push from up here, head straight here, head straight towards the chest. Even a double jump will work. Head straight towards the chest. Tail spin, grab the jump. Quills. Now usually around here is when we'll hear the ball falling into the hole. You might hear it, you might not. If you didn't hear it, you'll just simply have to push the ball in, depending on where it landed. If it went in, then you're right. From here, we're going to jump down towards the left and grab the first quill and slide down. Now at the edge of every slide in this game, you can still do a double jump if you time it well. If not, you'll flutter off. Like that. But if you time it well... Oh, that was a flutter. You can double jump off the slides. So what we're going to do is drop left, grab this, and head towards the next quill. We can do a double jump. We're heading towards this quill, dropping down. camera to, straight away, move to the left, camera to the, oh sorry, right, camera to the right. Go down this slide, and as we get to the gap, you can do a small flutter, and you'll make it all the way across. But like what we're to do is head forward, flutter, or if not, double jump. Like this. You can just double jump. I mean, you start fluttering straight away because you're in the air, but double flutter. Then again, jump over here, hold stick, forward, hopefully you get the quill, turn to your right again, grab this one, and you're at the bottom. Straight away, tailspin jump over here, and once you land anywhere here, spring jump and head straight towards that chest. Again, straight line, quickest way. I usually spring jump here and then do a small filler, tap, to get to the bottom of the chest, right in front of it. Tap. Now this chest is a little interesting because I mean, it's the same really, but we also want to get up here after. So tailspin, grab these two, do a small double jump, and then spring jump up here. Now doing that fast is like this. Now, I have to admit I've lost many runs here because I'm rushing and this is near the end of the run, so I'm getting a little bit nervous. So you can tailspin, if you fall in here, spring jump from here, you won't make it. As you can see, you won't make it. Spring jumping from here, you'll just make it. Just make it. But most of the time, if you're going to go grab these quills, you might be holding forward a little too much and head into the chest. That's why from the chest, you can double jump up here, spring jump, and know you'll get up there safely. So it's basically, in recap, what it is tailspin, jump, grab the two quills, even if you fall in, or here, double jump, tailspin, hold forward, land up here, grab this quill. And now next, we're going to go from here, and we're going to go straight into the water and grab the quill on the bottom right of my screen. Now, in this game, if we press and hold X as we land into the water, or immediately after is important, we can start sinking straight away. So watch my controller. As we hit the water, we hold X. X for Xbox 360, again, whatever controller you're using, find the equivalent. Hit the surface, press and hold. Now the higher we are, the faster we're going to sink. So what we want to do, I'll set up here, tailspin, double jump, spring jump. From here, we're going to do a double jump flutter and head forward. Now how far forward? You'll have to work that out. Press and hold, and we're going to land straight on the quill. Now when I say you have to work it out, you have to get a feel for it. I actually don't use any visual cues to how to land onto that quill, because I know how far the quill is from the wall. So I try and just judge it off that. Oh. I'm going to head up. Like that. Usually about here, I put my camera down. Oh. That's what happens if you press X too early, or if you don't press it in time at all. You just start surfing straight away. One more time. Up here. Let's try again. Double jump, head forward. Bang. Land on this quill. As soon as we grab the quill, hold your stick forward and don't stop holding it forward. As we grab this quill, we can turn it to the right. Line your camera up to the quill. I can press the right button. Hug these corners. Don't touch them, but hug them. Head straight for the next one. I'm tapping right button. So as I'm turning, the camera is staying right behind Yooka. Grab the corner. Oh, sorry, not grab the corner. Go right by the corner. And similarly, the hitbox for the quill allows us to be a little bit above it and still grab it. So we don't have to grab the quill and then hold A. Swim towards the quill. And right before you grab it, start holding A. And you'll grab it as you're surfacing. We're going to hold A until we land here. Wait till you could do that breath of air. And then I double jump again, double jump. And now this will vary depending on where the ball is. If the ball is landed out here, somewhere here, you just have to push it in as quick as you can. Otherwise, head straight for this quill. These coils are on a lot of an angle, back and forth. So we head it, back and forth, grab all of these. Bang, straight, from here, straight. As I was saying, from here, the line of sight is towards that corner of the windy area. So we jump, and we just do some tailspin to get over. And we're going to start walking by this corner. Now, if you're in the windy area, you can still spring jump. So what we want to do is we want to hug this corner, get influenced by the wind, turn left obviously, and spring jump before the chest, not too close before the chest, but before it. Spring jump and then flood towards the chest like this. Wind, turn left, spring jump. I usually hold my stick to the top left. Land up here, tailspin, grab both, and go straight into the wind. So the wind's going to push you here faster. And again, the wind's going clockwise in this, so we're going to hold left. Oh, sorry, and hold right, double jump, hold left, and we can escape. Do the double jump, you'll hit this wall, but keep holding left, and you'll make it here. Now we want to do fast buttons, so doing immediate ground pounds. Now we want to head up there next, so while that glass is dropping, we might as well position ourselves here, because once we finish, we're closer to the button. So we'll be here, like a square, grab them. Immediately, you can use your camera to turn around as well. Turn the thing around. Go from here, double jump straight towards the button. And you want to land, you know, just before it, so you can start that ground pound straight away. You want to position yourself to the left here, as the glass drops. Jump. As I grab this first coil, I jump straight away. And I kind of jump turn. So I jump, grab, from here, bottom right, double jump up to here, jump up to here, tailspin, double jump, and as soon as I land, ground pound. These balls are going to drop, but what you want to do is as they're rolling, you can land above this quill, the balls will drop, and then the balls will roll past you, grab it like a square. From here, so we start mashing text again. And that's essentially the end until we get to the sound file for grabbing it. Now, when you're in here, the camera's crazy. As you just saw, it was behind me, then I moved, and it went next to me. I kind of wait for it to stabilize, move, and we want to walk straight off here. And as soon as we get off the ground, press the left trigger, we'll slam right into the floor. Yooka will die. Yooka will spawn exactly where the page is, and once that sound file begins, you will hear the chimes. Smash that speedrun timer, bang, that's the run ended, like this. Ground pound, wait. Now, as soon as you hear that chime, press the speedrun timer, you've landed on the page, and that is the end, that's the run.